Attends, toute l'histoire. Mais des énigmes plus relax pour les joueurs ne disposant pas forcément de beaucoup de temps. Mode difficile. Des énigmes plus nombreuses et plus difficiles. Show me the money de singe. Pour les pros des jeux d'aventure qui veulent vivre l'expérience dans sa totalité. Là mon petit pote, je sais pas. On va prendre la monnaie de singe, on a le temps. Bon, on a le temps, allez. On va essayer de se faire ça en difficile. Ok.
Take this, LeChuck!
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning
Attends, on peut pas
come out
avoir
of
les
my eyes.
Bon.
It's so lifelike.
On peut peut-être pas l'avoir.
I wonder if it's real. Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Ouais,
Yes,
c'est
yes,
gênant.
sir.
Arrêtez de me suivre, c'est
Come
gênant.
on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Qu'est-ce que ça dit? Alors attends, est-ce qu'on peut voir... Ah voilà. On peut voir les dialogues. Voilà. Texte des voix, sous-titres. Version longue. Plus de blabla, moins de rythme. Texte plus voix. On va voir si ça a changé quelque chose. Enfin. On va regarder comme ça, c'est pas comme si c'était... Hein. Et donc audio, il n'y a que ça quoi. Ouais, d'accord. Ok. Ah non, non, oui. On va regarder. Ok, très bien. Ok, bon.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Ah, voilà.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Alors pour tout vous dire, c'est mon premier point and click depuis les Chevaliers de Baphomet. Du coup voilà.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boo!
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Sounds real.
Putain, d'accord. Ça commence très bien. Ok. On va voir.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Ah.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Oh merde, parce que j'ai mon câble là. Ouais, voilà. Câble. Ok, c'est parti.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I once had the...
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is. How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs
No,
are
c'est pas
only
ça.
a half piece of 8.
What should we do next?
We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key. You kids better have money.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of money.
On pourrait avoir des scrambles s'il vous plaît. On pourrait avoir des pâtes de poulet frites s'il vous plaît. Ouais, donc on a que dalle, donc on va quand même essayer.
Can we get some chicken foot fries?
You got 2 pieces of 8?
No.
Then no fries.
Ok. On va quand même lui poser la dernière question pour
Now
voir.
what?
Grog, on a dit non, ça va du coup on va non.
Never
c'est-
mind.
Tout bien vérifier à chaque fois parce que je sais que sur les chevaliers de Baphomet.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Ok. Alors, du coup.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Ok. Tac, tac, tac. Ah merde, je sais pas si ça fait ça. Ouais. Hop là. On verra bien.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket. It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my
D'accord.
pocket.
D'accord, d'accord.
Good, you unlocked it.
Mhm. Oh putain.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Oh waouh. Ok. Ça donne envie.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Ok, ça pourrait marcher.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay. Ugh. Gross. Gross. Gross.
D'accord. Crops. Ok. Ok, ça va nous faire réviser un peu l'anglais, c'est
I
très
can
très bien.
stand on my head without using my hands.
Vas-y pour voir.
I'm not touching that gunk. Hey, Chucky. It says you're supposed to wash your hands.
I never wash my hands.
I dare you to take a drink of this.
No way, I'm not doing that.
Pas rigolo Chucky, en fait Chucky c'est...
I once ate 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit
On va y aller.
removed.
T'inquiète pas
Aw.
Chucky. Espèce de gros gourmand là. Qui en me râle pas une. Hein.
I wonder if this is drinking water.
Encore même rats. Little rats.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
Casse les couilles avec son Scurvy Dogs lui. Bon, ok. Si on a rien.
look like words.
Ok, ok.
But there's a picture of a scurvy dog. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get
Oui,
scurvy
allez,
dogs.
c'est bon, on y va. Bon, a priori, c'est que ça. Ok.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Putain. Vas-y.
Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure, if you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are you getting?
What?
C'est
Just kidding.
dégueulasse.
Here's yours.
Fuck. Allez, Scorbut
So
Dogs.
good. What do you want to do
Scardogs.
now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Je sais pas, moi, on a encore un EP, on a des Scope Dogs.
I have an extra.
S'amuser, explorer les environs, trouver nos vrais parents. D'accord. Waouh. Ça, c'est de la quête en vrai. Bon, on y vient.
Did you know your feet won't smell? That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Premièrement, examiner l'encre, battre checker la course, dommager au canard. Ok. Bon, alors déjà, on va examiner l'encre.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
On déconne, dit. Ouah. Ok, let's go. Si vous avez appuyé sur quoi? Sur ça? C'est où ça? Attends, parce que c'est mon clavier anglophone, là, je sais pas où c'est. Ça doit être au cas où, tu vois. Ah, je pense que c'est ça. Je pense que c'est ça. Est-ce que ça me l'a pris en compte? Ouais, d'accord. Ça me l'a pris en compte, non, c'était juste pour être sûr. Donc il n'y a rien à y foutre ici. Parler de l'encre. Parler de l'encre, ok.
At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox. I wonder where this path goes.
Ok.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
Allez.
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
Ok, donc ça c'est ok. Après. Ah, ça c'est chiant par contre, il va falloir que je trouve mieux. Donner à manger au canard, oh putain.
Hey, hands off!
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
J'en prie pour qui?
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Oh, d'accord.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Don't feed the duck.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
That's a nice tree.
I'm only pretending to look at the tree. I'm actually spying on that couple by the pond.
Ah, ok.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. You have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah,
Ouais,
blah,
c'est
blah,
bon,
blah,
c'est bon, c'est bon, c'est bon,
blah,
c'est
blah, 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 blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Mhm.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
I've seen you fight. Come back in a few years, maybe.
Ok.
Do not pick the 4-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Ah. J'avais pas capté ça, voyons. Alors.
You should put that on your scurvy dog. At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Ok.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
Ah, d'accord. Ok. Donc il faut qu'on arrive à manger, à donner à manger au truc là. Faut vraiment qu'on file à manger au canard. Pour donner à manger au canard, comment on va faire?
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Have they done anything suspicious?
Very. I think they're trying to catch the duck.
What for?
Dinner?
Ding. Ah non, non, vas-y, continue là-bas. Faut pas là-bas. Attends, il faudrait qu'on trouve du pain pour...
I double dare you to take a drink of this.
I don't want to get sick.
Putain, il faudrait du pain. Il faudrait faire un vœu. Comment je peux faire pour donner à manger?
How much did you say grog is?
I told you, grog's only for grown-ups. Stop wasting my time.
J'ai pas des miettes de pain par terre. Au cas où, au cas où. Bon. D'ailleurs, un truc. Ah non, mais où?
I wonder where those 2 people we were following went.
Merde.
I can stand on my head without using my hands.
I wonder if this...
Faut pas là, topper un truc là.
Exhibit removed. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
No way. I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Super Chucky. C'est vraiment d'une grande aide, Chucky.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
On va faire le vœu. C'est bizarre, il me
I
manque.
should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Comment je pourrais faire pour...
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Oui, j'ai capté ça. Ça, j'avais compris. Quand je suis capable de parler à l'envers, je souhaite.
I wish for a cool plant.
A plant? What a waste of a wish.
Ooh.
I take it back. That was the best.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
But,
This place is fun.
I want to feed the duck. I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself. I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days, you have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give you a piece of my mind.
And I've got the other half.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Gotta run.
How rude.
D'accord, je captais.
Give it some of your bread. Give it some of your bread.
Ok, je capte. Donc on peut distraire les... La méca est très bien. Donc voilà. Trouver nos vrais parents. Eh ben voilà. Allez, let's go. Allez, viens, Andy, on y va. On se casse.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Il m'énerve, il faut qu'il arrête. Lui. Oh mon Dieu.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got
Attends une petite
scurvy
seconde, là.
dogs.
Those have toenails
On
and
peut pas
stuff
faire
in them.
pause, hein?
Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures.
Ouais,
We
non,
just
on va
did
arrêter ça.
Big
Après, je ferai
Whoop.
une petite pause.
Big whoop! Oh
Je vais aller
boy,
chercher
that
comment
takes me
j'ai
back.
faim.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on.
Encore déjeuner.
He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island.
Ah voilà, on peut faire pause comme ça 30 secondes, mais du coup j'arrive. Hop. Alors on est reparti. Hop là.
Where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Let's go. Bon. L'intro était vraiment sympa.
feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point.
D'accord.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Ok.
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Ok.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
Ok. Ok, on va voir quoi.
Shouldn't you be on your way to the
Okay, c'est
Scum
bon.
Bar to talk to the pirate leaders?
Well, I was just about to head down there. My business right now is down those stairs, with 3 pirate leaders and the fat wad of cash they're gonna give me.
D'accord.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Je vérifie tout parce que ce genre de...
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
D'accord.
I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Ok. Directos.
Yo ho!
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Ah, ok, d'accord. Ok. Rien.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe. Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Bon, va falloir chercher, c'est...
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison. Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
It's not exactly a raid.
What else would we be interested in?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary
pirate,
value.
I don't know about incalculable. Quick, who can count to 0 the fastest?
Vraiment de ma gueule, quoi.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Bon, du coup, c'est mal barré. Hein.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes.
Ok, bon, on va
I
voir
like
ça.
the old pirate leaders better. Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that. How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of lives
great.
to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social
Ah. Ah oui.
programs like mine.
Ok. Oui, alors attends. Hop, 30 secondes encore. Hop là. Voilà. Ok, donc...
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
Ok.
No, you say bye first.
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 Bye.
Bye.
Ok, d'accord, c'est vraiment un truc fantastique ça. Ok, donc...
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Ok. Attends, j'ai pas regardé un peu.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Ok.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way. Think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Je sais qu'il doit aller, je dois aller ok, mais je vais quand même... Oh merde.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time.
C'est ses anciens
You look
coéquipiers, on va dire.
different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore, but maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Ok.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Oh, attends, 30 secondes, qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Oh. D'accord. Une erreur de Blizzard. Là.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean parts.
Casse les couilles Blizzard.
Stan. Hello there, son.
Bref.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your
C'est un pirate,
loyalty,
frère. On est des
son?
pirates.
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Okay.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing.
Okay.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Okay.
See you later.
Yep.
Okay, bon.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read. It says, jail rules. 1. No escaping.
How's your day going?
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Ok, donc il va nous faire les trucs.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hi there. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business. Close the lock. Chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock, I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Handsome-looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Bon, donc il me faut une loupe. Là. Et bon, ça, on le savait quoi. Ah, attends, ça c'est quoi? Ok, donc il va falloir que je trouve une loupe.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. It seems to be stuck closed.
Donc... Attends, j'ai pas parlé avec la dame là-haut là.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
That's all?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Ouais, merci.
Things are not what they seem. All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Ok, elle m'intéresse la vieille
You can
dame.
find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
Ok.
A lock is a beautiful thing. A key, even more so. If you listen close, you can hear the gears grinding.
Ah.
They're mostly gone now. Hardly anyone left to pick up the pieces. The queen always gives way to a new queen.
Ok, ça c'est chaud.
She vanished along with the ship. I told her not to go.
Ok.
The secret smells like popcorn.
Donc il me faut une loupe. Ah, que je trouve ce putain de numéro de série. C'est quoi ça?
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to... Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling... It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Il n'est pas marqué de prendre le tract là?
It's Elaine's
30
flyer
secondes.
about how limes combat scurvy. It's important. It doesn't look finished.
On va voir. On va faire le tour.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Don't look now, but I think there's a leech on your chin.
Buzz off.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
It's those three clowns at the back table.
Yo-ho!
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Whoa, easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm thinking I'll steal one.
As far as I know, the only ship out there is LeChuck's.
Even better. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Will you advance me the down payment on a ship if I help you clean up?
Put that down before you hurt yourself.
What?
Clearly, there's a lot you don't know about mops.
Honestly, I think I prefer to keep it that way. Active little guys, aren't they? Looks like a mugshot. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Je vérifie tout, hein. C'est le genre de game où il faut...
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I defeated the ghost pirate LeChuck several times.
Super ironic that sailing with him is the only way you're getting to Monkey Island.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh. Des références à One Piece, on est d'accord là. Ok, allez, on se casse de là, ils nous aideront pas.
Yo ho!
Il y a une histoire de... Faut absolument que je trouve un moyen avec elle.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
C'est où le...
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Some islands you should not visit. But what can you do?
Aller voir, mais...
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Lane can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that, but it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Merde.
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey. Edgy. Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. It's thicker than I would have imagined. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed.
Faut que j'aille rendre.
Never even apologized.
Ah.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Attends, quoi?
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
Attends, c'est une page de quiz ça, il faut que je réponde au quiz alors ça veut dire ça. Ah.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
On peut pas le savoir alors. Ok, bon, ça sert à rien de rester là. On va aller voir à l'intérieur de l'île. Et puis il faut que je trouve les réponses, simplement. Poste de guet, là je suis là. La rue haute, rue basse, les quais.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Ok.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Truc du commerce là.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. I'm hopelessly lost without a map. Warning, the dark forest ahead is a classic specimen of Alata needleus. Ew. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
On va aller à droite du coup.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Donc il me faut la cartoonette. Ok. Ah merde, il en faut des choses. Il en faut un paquet de choses.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships.
Oh.
It's all rusted out now.
J'ai capté.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
C'est bon, j'ai capté.
I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Ok, j'ai capté. Il faut que j'aille déjà. On va revenir au sentier. Donc on va revenir. On va aller là. Attends, non. On va discuter avec lui. Je veux.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me. And they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, No, probably not. Has LeChuck's ship set sail yet?
Nope. Still at the dock.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Huh.
Ok, d'accord. Il est très acerbe celui-ci. Hein. On va se débrouiller là. Il faut que j'aille dans là. Que j'aille récupérer de la flotte, hein, je pense.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Merde.
Yes.
Voilà, c'est ça. Il me faut de l'eau. Attends, est-ce que je peux choper de l'eau dedans? Attends, elle est comment l'éponge? Ah ben non du coup. C'est quoi ça? Attends, oui, le truc à Carla me l'a expliqué mais je m'en souviens plus.
It seems to be stuck closed. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Ok, donc du coup, je vais voir là-dedans, là, voilà. Non, c'est pas ça, c'est le truc du quiz. Hein. C'est pas ici. C'est pas là non plus. Bon, on va aller voir la prison. Ça c'est sûr, c'est...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Ok, donc là...
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
You look like you're having a good time.
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Ah, j'étais persuadé que c'était ça, tiens.
They say the only...
It's good for relieving stress. I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straits.
Il faut que je trouve un moyen de quitter le saut, de prendre le saut, quoi. C'est quoi cette histoire?
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Bon, ben on va aller voir. Me raconte là.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? Short a swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Okay, never mind. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4. Looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Yes?
I want to ask about that swabby job after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. How clever.
Okay.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Donc il va falloir...
Nice and hot.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
Oh, yes.
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is
Il
the
va falloir un
handle
bout de
of
bois.
the cook. You
Je pense
are
qu'avec le
one.
chien, je peux,
Not helpful
je peux
so
m'en
far.
faire une.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is,
On essaye.
because this is your own personal
Non,
journey.
punaise, on essaye, mais j'ai bien peur que...
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
On avance, on avance.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
D'accord.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Ok. Allez, on va essayer de... On va essayer de fabriquer ça. Et donc pour ça, il va falloir revenir là-bas. Alors, on va voir. Oh, bah, c'est bon.
The curtains are for sale. Green, half off. Blue, green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. Pointy.
It is a non-magical.
Oh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
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 Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
D'accord.
An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an...
Got it. Thanks. I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast. Supplies are limited.
Ok. Donc, si j'ai bien compris, il faut que j'aille rejoindre. Il faut que je récupère le machin. Ok. C'est parti.
It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale.
I'd need a lot of keys to open that.
Il y a pas mal de trucs. Hein. Enfin, on peut y arriver.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Ok. Attends, quoi?
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Ok, il va falloir que j'aille à la truc. Ok.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Ok.
Bye. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a 3-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next? It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, cursed black diamond. Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself.
Okay.
Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. Huh, never seen one of those before. It looks expensive and shiny. I like shiny.
Okay.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get
Bon,
to
ça
Monkey
avance hein,
Island?
petit à petit. De toute façon, c'est pas
Squid ink, chickens,
un
brimstone,
genre de jeu où il y a
cinnamon,
beaucoup d'action, il
monkey blood,
faut revenir,
mint,
faire des quêtes et tout.
and
Hein.
an
Alors,
annoying
sachez-le.
skull.
Well done.
Mais ça me plaît
Mark
beaucoup.
yourself down for one less lashing
Ça
this
me rappelle
voyage.
quand j'avais 15 piges en fait.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed.
Ah.
Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Ok.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Darn it! I've been trying to...
Ah merde.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son!
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
See you later.
Yep.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Attends.
Hot diggity, what a day, huh?
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
On peut vraiment pas prendre ça et... Genre prendre de l'eau. Bon. Donc il faut que j'aille voir elle. Et comme ça je vais pouvoir me faire la clé.
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hiya. Hello again. I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch
Mais
anything.
non, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire.
Hello again. Tell me again about how to have keys made.
Oh, mais non.
It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock.
Mais oui,
I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ok.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Donc là, hop.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, Guybrush!
Hey, kid!
I already copied the serial number.
Music just makes you want to tap your feet, doesn't it?
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Ok. Je vais vérifier un truc. Ouais, tout ce que t'as utilisé... Ah non, là... Ah, attends, rien.
Hey, kid!
Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
No thanks, I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
D'accord.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
Donc il faut que j'aille... au musée.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Il faut que je fasse une dive.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Oh wow, Francis Drake.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy #1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Attends. Ok.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It doesn't seem interested. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. The display case is locked. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. There's some very tiny writing on it.
Attends, quoi? Raconter les chiffres minuscules.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Malay.
There's some very tiny writing on it. What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
doesn't fit.
What? Is something wrong?
Well, I was just wiping a smudge off the glass.
Oh, all right. But be careful. Guard parrots are attack trained.
It doesn't seem interested.
Bon. Il y a autre chose à faire avant.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map. Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and a classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Casse les pieds, ça. Hein. Morceau de bois, mais...
It says, Tans previously owned that the assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his
Je peux le
ships.
prendre maintenant, mais je
It's
suis
all
sûr.
rusted out now.
Sûrement pour le prendre plus tard, mais...
It always looks bigger on this side of the island. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush?
Attends.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife.
Ah, un peu pénible, toi. Petit
I don't want to
dépêche.
wreck my brand
On
new
peut
shiny
pas.
knife.
On peut pas. Ok. Donc il doit y avoir un truc. Eh ben, ah là là, ça c'est chiant ça. Et si jamais je veux aller par forêt. Si jamais je coupe ça.
Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte. Ooh, purple flowers. These must be teasel, or alliums, or clematis. I'll treat myself to a purple flower. I hope I don't get tossed in jail for this.
Oh.
Not a chance. I can't stand mushrooms. Purple flowers. These must be lavender. Or monk's hood. I've already got one of those.
D'accord.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map. A classic specimen of Alata needlius. I'm hopelessly lost without a map. I used to love these when I was 6. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got...
Si je prends ça... Alors, je pense que je dois aller chez Carla. On va lui offrir. On va lui offrir une fleur pour se faire pardonner.
It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these
Oui,
days.
oui.
Governor.
Ah, je peux pas.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Bon, du coup, ça peut pas marcher.
She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Ah, well.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
It doesn't seem interested. I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course. What's this lock?
That's for hats.
What's this key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
What's this key?
That one is only for going in, never for coming out.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Ok, bon.
It seems to be stuck closed. That never ends well for the knife. This key doesn't fit. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Allez voir un peu. Ça c'est... Ah, c'est pour la fin ça, d'accord. Le problème c'est que je l'ai pas ça. Ça va rien.
Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. If any clock were the exception to that rule, it would be this one. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy. Never mind.
I never do. Thank you, but I'm trying to empty my shelves, not stock them.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean.
Ah oui.
It has
l'a dit
many
ça tout à l'heure.
adherents. There is and that it belongs to me.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic? You said?
I did.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark magic powerful?
Powerful, yes, it can be. But dangerous. If the badger chews his own tail, soon there is no more badger.
Oh
You
man.
like that metaphor a lot, don't you?
It has many uses.
Bon.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Ok.
Act
Il faut
fast.
sortir.
Supplies are limited.
Ouais.
Keep up the good work, buddy. Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Ok. Ok. Let's go. Donc là maintenant je peux aller voir Carla. Ah ouais mais c'est tordu. C'est tordu mais très intéressant, j'adore.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough. Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Oh, t'es sérieuse, toi? Elle est dure, Carla. Bon, on reprend.
Dear Carla.
Okay.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Mm-hmm.
You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
On va y arriver, oui.
Dear Carla.
On va y arriver, mais parce qu'après,
This is a nice sentiment. But the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Pardon? C'est pas Carla? D'accord. La seule chose que je me suis pas trompé, c'est son nom.
Dear Carla.
Ok.
Sorry for forgetting your birthday. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Oh, j'ai mis des rappels. Anniversaire, rappel plutôt, non? Putain. Il faudrait que je note ça.
Dear Carla. What's this about forgetting my birthday? I'm pretty sure I never told you my birthday. Not the real one, anyway. I reject your frog.
Oh, fuck. Je trouve cette énigme, mais après je dois arrêter. Mais... Punaise. Je pars pas sans avoir arrêté. On va y arriver. Carla.
Dear Carla. Sorry for blowing you up that one time. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. Even though it wasn't really my fault. This is for you.
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Putain, je me souviens plus.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up?
Donc c'est pas l'explosion.
I don't remember. Anyway, I reject your frog.
Ok, donc c'est pas l'explosion. Je sais quoi cette histoire de... en style haut de gamme. Alors.
Dear Carla. Sorry for forgetting our anniversary. I admire that you are hard on softness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself. This is for you.
Dear Carla, forgot our anniversary? Anniversary of what? I think you're starting to lose it, Guybrush. I reject your frog.
Bon, alors il y a un problème. Il faut que je me rappelle. Le truc, c'est que j'ai pas fait les autres moi avant. Du coup. Donc c'est le livre. Ça, le livre, ça va.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Okay.
I value that you are dedicated to dedication.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you're really nicer than people say you are.
Okay,
Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, but the only personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Oh, bon. Je pense qu'on va arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. On va pas se mentir. Et je reprendrai ça sûrement pas ce soir ou demain, mais allez, un dernier coup. Ah ouais, c'est que j'ai besoin d'un disque. Ouais, des excuses, ben oui, c'est bon. Ça, ok, ça j'avais bien compris. Explore mêlée, recherche d'informations sur... Ah! Putain. Bon, bah du coup, on va arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Ma merde, tout ça. Elle commence à me casser les pieds, ceci. Comment ça?
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro! If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Tell me again about the wanted poster.
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize.
Actually, I think I'd rather not hear about that again. Tell me again about the plank.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
That is a really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. Tell me again about the hook.
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate Meat Hook.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the oar, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Tell me again about the oar.
It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
Tell me again about the map.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Ouais. Bon. De toute évidence, voilà, on va arrêter là. Il faut que je trouve la véritable esquisse que je dois faire à Carla, premièrement. Deuxièmement, que je trouve un monocle plus gros que voilà, pour que je puisse lire et piquer le cache-œil, sûrement pour monter sur le bateau du vilain, là, je me souviens plus comment il s'appelle. Et que ensuite il faut que je trouve aussi un moyen de voir avec l'espèce de cartographe pour avoir une carte une carte de la forêt pour avoir mon putain de manche à serpillière.
That is not enough.
Ok mamie, bon allez. Je pense que sur ce on va arrêter là.